Let's talk about the SyncZone. You can find that in the Skimmer app on the Settings tab, and you'll see it right there at the very top. We're going to review each element and talk about what they mean for you. The last good sync at the top tells you when the data that you've entered into Skimmer was last sent up to the cloud for storage. And it's a good idea to check this occasionally to make sure that you've gotten a good sync within the last day or so. Below that, there are two options for when you would like Skimmer to perform a sync. Sync when opening the app means that as soon as you open Skimmer, that's either for the first time in the day or any time during the day, it will connect with the cloud and send up its data. Sync when leaving app means that whenever you navigate away from Skimmer, your data will be sent to the cloud. This doesn't just mean if you close Skimmer and leave it closed, but let's say if you're using Skimmer and then decide to move over to an email app or your music app. Well, when you navigate away like that, Skimmer will sync with the cloud. You can choose one or both of these options to turn on, and you can do that simply by tapping a toggle button like this to turn it on. Or if you decide you don't want that option, you can tap the toggle again to turn it off. Whatever you do choose, these will occur if it's been 5 minutes or more since your last sync. Below that, you'll see another toggle next to Primary Device for Route. What does this option mean? This is specifically for those who use Skimmer on more than one mobile device for their account. For instance, some users have a smartphone and also a tablet that they use to work with Skimmer. If that's the case, you must choose one and only one of those devices to toggle this on, and that will mark it as the primary device for that route. That's the device you'll use to enter and edit route information and customer information. Your secondary device should have this toggled off, and that means you'll only use that device to basically view and read the data that's in Skimmer. At the bottom of the sync zone, you'll see a manual Perform Sync button. Now let's say you've been working in a low signal area all day, so the last good sync was several hours ago. But now you're in an area with good signal. Well, it's a good idea to go ahead and tap this Perform Sync button. This will ensure that all the data that you've entered in those last several hours gets pushed up to the cloud, and you can make sure that it's saved. So that's a basic overview of the SyncZone and everything it allows you to do.